All right, guys, so autoimmune funnel is done. Autoimmune standalone funnel along with automations. It's now available for you if you want it inside the software. So let me give you a kind of a quick walk through this thing and what it looks like. Basic 4-step funnel. So very simple. Here's homepage. Okay, I'll show you that in a second. Order form. So if you're doing paid discovery calls, I do $97 discovery calls. You can do free. You can do whatever you want. Once they pay the 97 or the 27, whatever you decide to do, we take them into the calendar page. Then from calendar, we take them into the thank you page. So very simple, very straightforward funnel. Let's just peek at this thing, see what it looks like. So this is part of,
Hey guys, it's done.
part of the direct response funnel. So you're going to see, oh, it looks kind of familiar, but the power in this one comes in the back-end automations. Comes in the, I think I want to say over a month of emails that we've written. I've been spending all week writing emails for autoimmune stuff. And so I'll show you that stuff in a second. But headline, very simple. Discover a functional approach to autoimmune that's safe, natural, unlike anything you've ever seen or tried before. Learn the secret solutions your doctor's likely neglecting. This is a 4-minute video. You can use mine if you want to, because remember, at the end of this sucker, I say either myself or one of my partner practitioners will call you at the time that you choose. So they know either I will call them or you will call them, somebody will call them. They click here to schedule, first name, last name, email, phone number. Then it takes them into the order form page, right? Where I'm taking 97s. 97, again, you can do free. I just do 97s to sort of weed out people that are not serious. If you're not willing to pay 97 to solve this problem, you're not going to pay anything more than that anyway. So time to part ways, right? So types of autoimmune conditions, 50 million Americans. I'm just going through the research. Get rid of my name, put your name. Get rid of my years in practice, put yours. Towards the bottom, get rid of my bio, put your bio. And then FAQs, get rid of my name and put your name. Towards the bottom, we have a map too. So I'm virtual, been 100% virtual since October of 19, but have a lot of docs that have a physical location. They have a brick and mortar. So you get rid of this map and put your own map. Get rid of my location, put your location. So pretty straightforward. And then we have the order form page. So order form, think of that as just, hey, this is where I'm going to be taking money. We do 97s. You can do whatever you want, but you can see here, I say, please note this big old disclaimer that's highlighted. If we don't feel we can help you, we'll gladly refund your 97. If we do think we can help, we'll roll that 97 in your care plan. So it just simply reserves their spot. Here's their order form. And then once they pay the 97, then they're off into the calendar page. So they book a call, then they roll into the thank you page. And of course, you can have pixels scattered throughout these things so you can track conversions when you're running your ads. So if I go to Google, let's just do just for the fun of it, let's do some Google math. Let's type in autoimmune. So we type in autoimmune disease. And this is, I think this is a Chrome extension. I talked about this in my niche launch challenge, but this is a Chrome extension. I'm going to see if I can blow this up a little bit. Right here, you can see autoimmune. We're at 201,000 searches per month. My pen's not going to work. I got a video going, it's not going to work. But you can see up here, 201,000 searches a month at 7 cents. You're not going to spend 7 cents. This is not an exact, the Chrome extension is not 100% accurate. You're going to spend probably about $1 a click. Remember, with Google, it's an auction. So every keyword that you see here, every keyword is going to have a different monetary value attached to it. So you can see here, autoimmune disease, 200,000 searches a month at about 7 cents. It's going to be more than that. Autoimmune disease list, and I don't think I'd go after that keyword. But the power in autoimmune is going after this specific autoimmune condition. So yeah, you can use autoimmune. Autoimmune is an umbrella term for 140 labels that sit underneath it. So if I'm going autoimmune, I'm gonna tighten this up, and I'm gonna go after Hashimotos, for example. So you can see Hashimotos, we are at, I'm not sure if it's gonna kick in or not. If I go Hashimoto's disease, we're at 300,000 searches a month. So more people are typing in Hashimoto's because they have it. Like if I have an autoimmune condition, I'm going to type in that specific condition. If I have MS, I'm going to type in MS. I'm not going to type in autoimmune disease. That's an umbrella term. I'm going to type in lupus. I'm going to type in celiac. I'm going to type in Crohn's. That's where the massive search volume is. And look at this, 5 cents. Is it going to be 5 cents? Probably it's going to be a little bit more. Plan on $1 a click, with this funnel converting at about 2 to 3%. Most of these funnels, these direct response funnels where it's like, hey Mary, here's thyroid, here's why it's so poorly managed, here's what we do, here's how if you want to get this thing fixed, here's your next step. These convert at about 2 to 3%. Okay, if we have the right keywords, we have the right ad dialed in, 2 to 3%. So if I give Google $100, they're going to give me roughly 100 visitors, of which 2 or 3 are going to book a call. So I give them 100. Can I close 2 out of 3? Yeah, usually, right? So these are high quality people that they have it. Like, I'm not searching Hashimoto's on Google because I want to be entertained. I have it, or I know somebody that has it. My wife has it. I'm trying to solve this problem, right? That's where you want to show up. Top spot. I'm not an organic. I don't care about something climbing the organic ranks. I'm not going to sit and blog all day about this thing. I'm not going to create a bunch of videos and YouTube content on it. I'm going to run the dang ads, and I'm going to pay $1 a click, and I'm going to fill my calendar by giving Google some money. That's what I do. So Hashimoto's, so I would go after lupus, MS, rheumatoid, celiac. I'd go after the individual condition, not necessarily the big old umbrella autoimmune term. So anyway, so that's funnel. It's already done. It's built into the software. So if you have access to the software, functionalpractice.io, right? If you have access and you want this funnel, let me know. Reach out. We'll import it into your account. The power though of this automation, the autoimmune theme here is the autoimmune back-end automation, the email sequence. So somebody requests a call, right? They go here, they say, hey, first name, last name, email, phone number, take me into the calendar. What happens after that? Well, this is what happens after that. A month-long, I've been writing emails all week, a month-long sequence of autoimmune education. Okay, so they submit the form and my autoimmune direct response form. We're gonna wait a little bit. The first 2 emails, these first 2, I call it like an abandoned cart outreach. So sometimes they'll bounce. Sometimes they'll hit the order page and say, I don't want to pay $97 to talk to somebody. They'll bounce. That's fine. I can follow up with them. And that's the first 2 I follow up. Then we wait a couple days, then we email. These are a couple days email. These are all autoimmune based emails. So here's an autoimmune. I wrote the email so that you don't have to. We're pushing people back into the discovery call. That's the main call to action on this particular funnel, is pushing people back into your calendar so that you can talk to these people and help them solve their problem. So this is just talking about drugs aren't the answer. We're gonna wait a couple days. This one is gonna talk about, is your gut a mess? So I'm talking about gut-brain connection, right? Most of your immune system is in your gut. I talk about foods. I talk about nutrients. I talk about cell health. I talk about stats and statistics. Talk about standard American diet. I talk about 50 million Americans with autoimmune. I talk about 140 labels roughly of it. I talk about brain fog and how that can be an indicator of gut dysfunction. So again, I did the work so that you don't have to, right? It's an indoctrination sequence. These people are cold. They're coming to you like they're searching for it, but they're still cold. Right? You need to provide value over time and show them over the course of, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that you are the solution to their problem. They have the problem, you have the solution, but sometimes it takes some education for them to realize, hey, this dude knows what he's talking about, and I think I need to take the next step. I got to talk to this guy, right? That's what we have. So, all right, there it is. If you have access to the software, and you want autoimmune, you do autoimmune stuff, reach out. We'll put this into your account, and it's all yours. And if you don't have access to the software yet, I'll put a link to the demo in the description beneath this video, and you can kind of get a peek over the shoulder at how the software works. Again, it's an all-in-one. It's everything under one roof. You're logging into my infrastructure. So you're logging into my funnels and emails and automations that I've already built. So here's autoimmune. We do the same thing for thyroid. That's a direct response funnel. Here's my webinar. Here's my diabetes challenge. Here's the fully loaded direct response funnel. That's got all the niches built within it. Here's the challenge funnel. There's a functional weight loss website up here. But yeah, it's a big old shortcut. That's what this is. So, all right, I'll let you go. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will see you next time.